my biggest concern is injury for Craig. He's training really hard at the minute.
Biggest thing I'm worried about for Craig, 100% is injury.
So I've just come out of the gym and I don't know what to say really. I mean, it's shit, innit, when you've got an injury. I can't believe week one, and I'm kind of struggling with my Achilles already. I know it's because I've done a lot in the last couple of weeks before I even released the first episode, and I know that with a bit of rest I can sort it out and get there, but it's just a bit shit when you want to get into it, you know. Built up a lot of momentum yesterday when I released the video, and it's just frustrating. How frosty. Welcome to episode 2 of 20 weeks. It's been an interesting week. There's not been a lot of running. I know this is a running vlog and a running documentary. I've not done a lot of running, but I've got a lot to tell you. I've got a lot of updates for the challenge, so let's jump right in.
Was on its way out. I wasn't sober and I was thinking out loud. I spoke of your bravery, your wit and audacity, of coming over and letting go of it all. Please move close to me.
In these episodes, what I want to do is I want to take you through the highs and lows of my preparation. And this week, I've got to say, although it is only the second episode of this documentary series, it's been pretty low. I didn't expect to be hit with an injury so soon. In fact, I put up the first episode of this, which you may have seen. If you didn't, then I'll link it above. Straight away, I started to struggle with my Achilles. They started aching, and I thought it was psychosomatic. And then my knee started hurting. It was like grinding. I literally felt like there was a handful of sand inside my knee, underneath my kneecap, and it was grinding. And I started hearing funny noises and experiencing strange sensations when I was walking down the stairs. It's just not right. So I tried to do a bit of running. I tried doing a couple of gym sessions and cycling, all that kind of stuff, and it just wasn't getting any better. I've tried a whole host of different things, from magnesium oil to ice to stretching to cups. Have you ever had cups? This is like as close to Chinese torch as you can get before you get the bamboo out. This stuff is like... Oh, Jesus Christ, that's my foot. Here we go, another massage with the Marash.
Yo.
How's it going?
Fine, thank you.
But tonight, I'm just going to get a little quick calf blast from Ash, who really sorted my calves out last time. So, here we go. It's probably going to get fucking painful, so if I scream, please send help. Fucking hell. Give me some warning. And I've got to say that it's starting to have an effect. It's definitely better, but it's still a long way off. And what's key on my mind is I've got 19 weeks or whatever it is now before this challenge starts, and I've got some events in the pipeline before I even start this challenge. For example, the Ice Ultra in February. I've got an Arctic ski tour in March. I've got a snowshoe trek in Sweden in January, and I've got an ultra planned for the 27th of December. Just so much, and I just need to get it right now. Rest really is what it needs right now. So I'm gonna rest it. I'm gonna do a bit of fasting, because when I've had an issue in the past and I did a fast, it really did help, like the body repair. I might talk about that. I might not, because it's not really about fasting. It's not really about weight loss or health and all that kind of stuff. This is preparation for the 2020 Marathon Challenge. So training it's not been great. I mean, I've been doing bits of rehab and stretching and all that kind of stuff, and in my mind I'm kind of thinking, well, I've got the distance in the bag. I know I can do the distance. I've just got to get strong, and I've just got to be able to ward off any injuries.
So I've just come out for a little bit of a walk, really, and I think that's the key with having an injury. It's about, doing the things that you can do, not worrying about the stuff that you can't do. This week's been a little bit funny, really, a little bit weird, because I just want to get out and get training. I had all the momentum from the first video, and it just feels like it all came to a grinding halt. But of course that's not true, because I'm resting. I've had time to work on other stuff, like the website, get the website up, talking to people, arranging the route, and even just, giving my body time to recover. And I think we forget about it sometimes. So here we go. I'm just doing like a few miles, really, just test the legs. They're tight, the muscles are tight, the Achilles is tight. It's a bit miserable, a bit of a miserable day, but you know what, we're going to have miserable days when the challenge comes, so better get used to it. And all in all, it's good headspace. So yeah.
Got another couple of days rest over the weekend, and then it's going to be swimming, spinning, rowing, conditioning work in the gym, and that's how I'm going to address it. And I've just got to kind of stay off the feet and not run as much. It really is as simple as that, and we'll see where we are after that. So that's training. A couple of general updates. I've had my first couple of people that have booked onto the race. One of the Guinness World Record stipulations is that there's got to be an additional 2 runners each day for each race. And I've started to get a couple of people booking already, so thank you very much, Steph and Karen. Other updates that is, I've speaking to a surveyor today.
Yeah, and just in terms of understanding your timescales, is this you sort of putting out an initial inquiry?
I'm down. The date to do the challenge is starting on the 5th of April. So that does put a bit of a time scale on it.
How busy we are and how soon Christmas is, it's something that we'd be doing in the new year, but we could do it pretty quickly in the new year, and we could do it pretty quickly, if that makes sense. We kind of probably get everything all done and dusted within a day, because I've got to delve a bit deeper to ensure that what we provide is a big green tick for you, so you've got one less thing to worry about. Simple as that. So all in all, I think it'll probably be no worse than middle of next week. I'll sort of pulled a few bits and bobs together and put a proposal, and let's say it'll either be an estimate or a price for a specific thing. Yeah. The reason I say estimate is because I want to actually try and help you as best we can, in all ways, both value, cost, and sort of join in as part of the team, if you like, because. Okay, then we'll good to talk to you. It sounds great, and I'll get back to you next week.
Brilliant, Andy. Thanks for calling, and thanks for your help already.
No Cheers. Problem at all.
All right.
Cheers, okay.
Take care.
Thanks. Bye. Bye.
Wow, we're on it. The route is on a local estate, quite a big estate, and which is owned by a landowner, and I was kind of thinking, well, how am I going to get in touch? And it's amazing how these things kind of work out. I was talking to my friend John in the coffee shop, and I said, he's a local guy, and I thought, do you know who owns the estate? He said, I'm very good friends with them. Our kids go to the same school, and I can chat to her. So he's going to talk to her and hopefully get either a meeting or get permission for me to do the event on the estate. So that's all working out really well. So that's it for week 2. I wish I had more running adventures and all that kind of stuff, but I just don't have it. What I'm going to do in the next episode, though, I'm going to outline my training program from here on in. I've got a sort of a training program and the events and everything that I'll be doing. Perhaps you want to join me on some of those training events, but I'll run you through that sort of in a couple of days. I'll film that video and kind of show you how I'm gonna tackle this, because some people have said to me, how how the hell are you going to do this? Like, and to be honest, there's only one way I want to do it, and that's to get up every morning and grizz it out, you know, to get in the grind and just get it done, and be as smart as I can whilst I'm doing it. Distance wise, like I said, I've got the distance. I know I've done the distance, and knowing you've done the distance in the past is a real confidence booster. I know I've done 7 marathons in consecutive days in the past, and I've got through that. I know there's a hell of a lot more, but that gives me a little bit of confidence, and it really does just boil down now to being able to prevent injury, getting strong, and making sure that the event gets the backing it needs. That's you know, it's going to be very hard for me to go, you know what, I'm staying in bed, I'm not doing it, or blah, blah, when there's a whole lot of people there waiting on the start line to run with me, or loads of people have donated, and I've got to get this done because I'm obliged, because people want to see this challenge done. You know, they want to see me in pain, they want to see me triumph, and they want to see other people do incredible things as well. So that's how I'm going to tackle it. There is no mega. Well, I don't see it as rocket science. I don't think I say there is no mega rocket science, and maybe there is. Maybe there's 20 years of sort of fitness and health industry experience that just, you know, it just seems quite simple. But I'm going to share it anyway. So join me in that next video. So thanks again for your support. Make sure you share this video and this video series, and if you're new here and you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button, because you'll get these regular updates every time we upload a new video, and you can keep up to date with everything that's going on with the 2020 Marathon Challenge.